333. I know people are watching on YouTube. I've just realised that Clobby's phone up. I don't know if I can do. I don't know.
Why?
I'm getting counselling now from Clobby's calls. Just as I walk out, I go, Clobby call, and I go, yeah, you all right? Do you want to talk about it? I go, I can't talk about it. Do you want to talk Clobby first?
I don't know whether we need to talk Clobby first. Let's ease our way in.
Let's speak to Cole, the Spurs fan. All right, Cole.
Colin?
Hello, lads. All right.
Yeah, we're good, Cole. How are you?
Colin?
I think Clobby's going to put you in a nut house, you lot.
I think we're already in it, Colin.
Oh, my God. I'm just getting back to Trippier, lads. Do you know what? I think Trippier had a solid game, to be honest. You know,
no, I didn't say he had a bad game, Colin. I was a little bit shocked by the fact that he started over. Answer me this question: what does Chilwell and Shaw have to do to get their place in the England team back over a right back playing left back?
Do you know what? If you are an actual, you would be thinking, why is he coming in my spot? You know what I mean? But like the throw, like Southgate said, experience. Did you see the throw, what he'd done when he see Sterling make the run, when he made that unbelievable throw, which put Foden, which hit the post? Yeah. That was from a throw-in. You know, that was experience, seeing that run. I just think, you know...
I mean, Chilwell's won the Champions League. I mean, Luke Shaw had an absolute stormer of a season. I hear what you're saying. I'm not saying Trippier played bad.
Trippier did win La Liga.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying Trippier played badly. I'm just, he's put a right back in a left back position. I can't remember... the last England manager did that.
But you know what? If he had a bad game, right, he's been put in there, if he had a bad game and made big mistakes, then you could say, do you know what?
Would you play him there for Scotland?
I would, yeah. I would. Do you know what? He's experienced, right? And it wasn't just covering that side. He's like from the throw-ins, and he come inside a little bit when he knew he was covered. I think he's experienced, and Southgate got it right. He really did.
Okay,
I think when if England do decide, this will depend on, I'm guessing, on Harry Maguire's fitness. If England do decide to go with the three at the back, I think the wing back area, I'll be surprised if Trippier plays then.
What, as a left wing back?
As a left wing, he may, but I think that if the answer to that question about how they're going to get back into the team,
do you think if we play with the three, Trippier will play in the three?
He might play on the right-hand side
of the three,
not of the three of the midfield. He might play, so it'll be Walker right.
Oh, I see. Okay,
and then Trippier may play there. That's when I think Chilwell or Shaw will get back in.
Matt is a Leicester fan. He's up next. Hello, Matt.
Hi, thank you very much for having me on.
Pleasure, Matt. How are you?
Very polite, Matt.
Yeah, very polite.
Polite boy.
Well, I'm all right, but I'm just like, I can't believe we're having this discussion, to be honest with you. Like, the reasons for it are like plain and obvious, and you can either agree or disagree with it. Trippier is probably the best fullback we've got on either side, even if he's right-footed. He's just won the league. By most outlets, he was one of the best, if not the best player they had last year. Mings has been a horror show in the friendlies. He stuck someone with experience next to him. And what happens? Mings has a great game. It's to not leave Mings exposed. And we still had probably the best fullback, full stop, playing on the other side, which he has done for England before. Like
that's only the fourth time in his career he's played left back.
Yeah, but he's still done it. It's not like he's played a goalkeeper there. Like, we're not full-backs are interchangeable. Look at my club, Leicester.
Okay, Matt, let me ask you this. Why was there such a surprise? Why was it such a shock when it was announced then?
Because we're not... It's the same with Sancho, isn't it? Like, Bellingham's got a nice story behind it, but we only really focus on the Premier League, and that's all that can really be expected by people.
No, you're not listening to my question. When it was announced that Southgate had left two left-backs out and was playing a right-back, why did every pundit go in and say, this is absolutely crazy? Why is that?
Because people like having opinions. People like to think that they know better because it makes them look smarter, as opposed to say, oh, let's have a look and see how this goes. Let's look at the reasons. Oh, he has played left-back before. Well, he is a cracking player. Or he can play left-back. Let's just see how it goes. Obviously, Southgate's got his reasons because people like to know better. It's the same thing when we had 4 right-backs, because clearly 2 of them are right-backs and 2 of them, if we went for 3 at the back, and would play the right-hand side. But nobody likes the obvious answer because it doesn't make them look clever or like they know better. Why did people say Rooney wasn't a good player? Because they like to know better.
Okay, so when we were trying to squeeze so many talented players into the England team, I'm talking about Foden, I'm talking about Grealish, why was it a question of whether or not it was going to be either Foden or Grealish left of a front three? Why wouldn't you say, well, you can play Grealish anywhere because you're playing a right back at left back, so as long as you get Grealish in, it doesn't matter?
Because I think look, when you get into talking about, sorry, that was a bit like intrusive. I didn't mean to sound so objectionable. With players like Grealish, you can't say negative things about it because you let yourself in for like a hiding. But when you look at the way that we played in those two friendlies, he looks great on the ball. There's a difference between individual performance and team mechanics. We don't need an abundance of free kicks in around the area against Croatia. We need players to move the ball fast. You can pass the ball faster than you can run with it. And you can certainly pass it quicker than you can set up a free kick. Sterling played. I was surprised that Rashford or Sancho didn't play on the other side. Now, everybody would have said, oh, Grealish had a fantastic game. But would it have been in the benefit of the overall team? And Southgate, at least, he appears to look at it that way. Now, I'm not saying I agree with this. All I'm saying is that these are the obvious reasons for what he did. And it's anyone's right to disagree with it. But to say it was haphazard or just carefree selection is just ridiculous to me.
Do you think we lost anything, the fact that he couldn't cross the ball with his left foot when he had chances? He had to stop and come back?
Who? Which one?
Trippier.
Trippier. Yeah, definitely so. But I think that overall we won 1-0, and had he not been there to marshal Mings, we could have been looking at a reversal, or we could have been looking at a 1-1. Ultimately, we don't have a crystal ball where we can look into the other eventualities. What we do know is that Trippier did play, Mings looked better, and we won 1-0. And just because there is a different path that could have been taken doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be the right one. It's just a different one.
Okay, all right. Have you phoned the show before, Matt?
Yeah, I've called a few times.
Okay, keep your calls coming in. Good work, Matt.
Thank you.
There you go. We'll take more calls in just a moment. Someone's just tweeted in, actually, saying Sports Bar on tonight. Andy Goldstein, Jason Cundy. Oh, no, hold on, not that one. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hawksby and Jacobs, clips of the week. Andy Goldstein going on and on about Euro Sports Bar, before going into an ad break that goes, the Sports Bar. So even the ads for the Sports Bar don't have the word Euro before it. So that would lead me to believe we are actually just the Sports Bar now.
Does it matter?
Well, I think it does matter, actually. Someone's gone to the time to write out one of these.
Do you know what? During the Euros, let's just be the Euro Sports Bar.
What about the Euro Bar? Do you like that?
You've changed everything now, haven't you?
Yeah. Keep your calls coming in. 08717223344. You're listening to the Euro Sports Bar on talkSPORT in partnership with Bet365.
The Sports Bar with Andy Goldstein and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday night from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.